Okay. You ready to get started?
Yeah.
Do you wanna start this episode? Why not?
Um, I mean, I guess I could.
Yeah, I mean I've started every single one so far.
Sure. What's up, Surfs? I just wanted to say hi. You're not really Surfs. You're not really Surfs. I'm not gonna give in to Derek. Um, so hey, Derek, how you doing?
Hey Anthony, what's up?
Oh, not much.
Nothing much. Well, I've got a lot going on personally.
Uh,
Um that Part of that includes our first sponsor, um, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is it's so delicious. I love it. I love it so much.
yes, this is a very real sponsor that we absolutely have.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's very real.
It's very real.
Coca-Cola is a great, delicious, healthy drink. Um, the company's never done anything wrong. The company supports Colombian unions.
Totally.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's true or not, but
that's why I drink Coke.
yes, I think we'll eventually get there one
Hmm.
day.
Yeah.
I also appreciate you keeping it in the video, but not with the brand logo on it.
Well, it's too short. I can't. I mean, there's nothing I can like prop it up with.
I don't think Coke ever comes up short, Derek,
No, it never does.
because
What
it's Coke.
short is my stupid Apple product computer. That's what
Oh,
short. Yeah,
or just going after one company and then
because
the other.
it's not Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is the greatest, most altruistic brand.
And if they made a computer, it would be better than
Yeah,
this.
God, you would be able to do group FaceTime.
Yes, and drink Coke out of your computer at the same time. It'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
You could spill your soda on the keys and don't even matter, just soaks right in.
Exactly. It only makes the computer stronger.
Honestly, it only makes it stronger.
Those cars that run on vegetable oil.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to clean your car battery? Pour some Coke on it. You want to charge your computer? Pour some Coke on it. That's what Coke would do. And it wouldn't be monopolistic, is the thing.
No, not at all. I mean, I definitely think they could do it singularly by themselves, but I mean, it wouldn't be monopolistic by any means.
No, because it's a free marketplace.
Exactly. And the market says we only want this one thing.
Yeah, because that's all we get.
It's just one thing. Coke. Buy near you.
Yeah. Coke. I'm loving it.
Wait, that doesn't.
Let me
Oh, yeah, yeah, sure.
a small little box on the ground. Let's see if I can.
Oh, wow, we're really doing that, huh?
Well, I mean, let's see. There we go.
Wow,
Perfect.
just.
It's so perfect.
Oh my God.
It's such a great timeless logo too. It's the thing.
You know what? I will give it that.
Yeah. Maybe if you got yourself a sponsor, um,
Oh,
a little more enthusiastic. Coke is sponsoring me, not you.
right.
They're not sponsoring the podcast. They're sponsoring me.
Oh, you personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, now it's making more sense. See, I understand why we have an issue right now because I'm sponsored by Pepsi, so this is gonna get real weird.
Pepsi. I would have expected Sprite.
Sprite. Sprite. How did we become the black soda? Hell no.
Uh,
I don't know, man. I got I got real lit last night.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, I'm gonna drink my sorrows, and I got real lit. So I just been feeling like kind of and like a little sick all day. But we making it, baby. Doing laundry.
They called that the Miami flu.
Miami flu.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you ever heard about that or no? You probably
No,
have. You don't like sports.
no.
Um, there is so teams different have tend to have different types of like home field advantages.
Right.
home field, home court, whatever the sport is. Sometimes it's because like the fan base is just crazy, they're real rowdy. Um, and it makes it a very difficult place to play. It's very intimidating. Sometimes, like with Denver, Denver has such a high altitude, so it's such a difference from when you fly into Denver just for like a couple days to do an athletic event. Typically, people that aren't from Denver are like sucking wind by the end of it. They're just gassed. Um,
Okay.
yeah, there's a special type of home field and home court advantage for teams that are in Miami, known as the Miami flu,
Mhm.
where players of opposing teams will be in Miami and they'll be like, "Oh, well, I'm in Miami. Might as well go out." And then they go out and have a fun time. And then the next day, when they play the game, they're hungover and they play poorly.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's called the Miami flu.
The fact that it happened so many times that they gave it a name,
Yeah,
crazy to me, dude.
it still happens. Is the thing.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all just see, they don't even care. They're just like, I already signed my contract. I'm already getting these bands. I don't give a fuck what I do the next day. I'm gonna have a good time because I can afford to do that.
Yeah,
Not giving a single goddamn. That's crazy.
yeah.
I would never. I could never. I'd be like, I have a I have like a thing due tomorrow that's like big, you know. So like, let's
I've got
not.
I got this essay I got to do tomorrow. I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got like important things to do. That's like my, I don't know, career.
I got to go run into another man full steam ahead. That's twice my size tomorrow, and I got to
Yeah,
do that about 60 times.
right. So I would like to, be cool and with it when that's happening.
I would like to be as with it as possible until the concussions give me the Miami flu themselves.
I'm saying until I'm like getting Alzheimer's and shit, in like my 40s,
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Anyway,
It's
um,
it's stuff like that where I'm always just like, you really don't need to be the best at anything to be able to do it. You just got to be good enough.
absolutely. Like,
You don't have to outrun the tiger. You just got to outrun other people.
yes, for sure. Like, I another thing with sports is sports media. A lot of the times, it's like typically like the ratio is like one person that went to journalism school, maybe like one coach, one former coach, and then the rest are just former athletes for that sport. That's like the makeup typically
Right.
for like sports journalism, like talking head shows like that. Um when you watch it, a lot of the times they like the athletes, the former athletes kind of like cycle in and out.
Mhm.
Um because not a lot of them are bad. And then you realize when you watch a lot of them, you realize that uh they don't know what they're talking about. And it's bad like when I can tell like someone who has not played sports past the fourth grade.
Right. Right.
When I can tell like, oh, these people have no clue what they're saying right now.
Yeah.
That's when you tell like, oh, they just they were just crazy athletes.
Yeah.
And just like went out on game day and just like kind of did it. They didn't know anything.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's like those people are like, man, if you just like studied a little bit, you'd probably be fantastic.
Yeah. That's real.
Just a giant monster of a human.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. You don't, you just got to know people and do your best. There is no the best because Motherfuckers get Miami flu before a game. That's crazy. That's so stupid. Let me fuck my shit up before I do something important. Because I got a contract and I'm already making money anyway. Bullshit ass excuse.
Ah, I'm slated to go make $170,000 tomorrow,
Yeah, right.
but I really want a mojito right now.
Why get money when I can fuck bitches first?
Everyone knows that's the order of the operation.
Yeah,
FBGM.
that's what I'm saying. You fuck bitches and then you get money.
You can't get these women when you got the money first.
That's what I'm saying. They don't care about the money. They want, they care about the money, but they want you.
Yeah, gold digging is a myth.
It's a myth. It's never been real. She likes you for you, bro. She loves your good personality. As soon as you said, "Man, I'm such a nice guy at the bar," she immediately heard you and said, "I gotta talk to him."
He said, "Why don't women like nice guys?"
You, you thought she'd look past your flannel shirt and New Balance shoes, but no, no, she didn't. That's what caught her eye.
I feel like you're taking a shot at me right now.
I was not. That's actually really convenient.
Oh, she actually does like your flannel shirt and bad skin.
You know, you glasses wearing, beady eyed,
Yeah.
curly haired, you know, whatever. And
Half,
no, I'm not talking about you, Derek.
half your mouth doesn't open when you talk. She loves that.
Oh yeah, it's super great.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Anyway, gold diggers aren't real.
It's a myth. It's a myth.
Yeah, it's a myth. Just like fair elections. It's a myth.
It's just like fair election.
And another thing,
You know what really grinds my gears?
when
You
people
in
say
America.
JFK Jr. isn't the president right now,
I'm sorry.
yeah, it drives me freaking nuts.
Derek, you know what year it is?
Yeah, it's 2022, the same year the world will end, just like the Mayans predicted.
All right, you had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. The second half got a little crazy. I don't know if it's the most accurate statement you've ever said. But you know what? That's okay.
Okay. Someone hasn't been red pilled yet.
Oh, I haven't been red pilled yet.
One's just another sheeple.
Sheeple. It's funny because the people who use those words are the ones who need to be red pilled.
The people using those words are colorblind.
Absolutely, they are.
Look, I got these red pills over here. They're red as dirt, red as money.
What? What is it? Did you find the green pill?
Yeah. You know how all pills and everything else are the same color?
Somebody should tell him. Should we tell him? And then and then that guy's like, gold digging is a myth and slavery was a choice. I'm like, I don't think we should tell him.
Gold digging is a myth and slavery's a choice. Gold is red to start off with.
It doesn't
Slave,
make fucking sense.
there are no races. Everyone's red.
Everybody's the same color. Everything's just red to him. He's not even.
It's like I don't even know what this color blindness is.
This is the rarest thing I've ever seen in my life.
He's like a bee, but all he sees is red.
It's just red. I want one thing to be out of unison, like the sky. Oh, that's red. I mean, that's blue. I'm like, what? So you can see that one? You can't see anything else? What are you talking about? You don't fuck up there? Okay.
All right, yeah. I mean, I'll give you respect. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could respect the one right thing you've ever said.
yeah. But Coca-Cola's red. It's that iconic Coca-Cola red.
Why does it feel like you give me an ad read every?
I'm not. It's just that I remember I used to be down and homeless, and I was this close to suicide. And then I drank a Coca-Cola,
Wow.
and my net worth immediately jumped by $10,000.
Oh no. That's when they started sponsoring me.
I grew 2 inches, and my teeth straightened.
Wow. All of that from a bottle of Coke, huh?
That from one delicious Coca-Cola.
One delicious Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. It's different from Coca-Cola FEMSA. Don't look into it.
To the tagline, it's be better.
Tagline: Don't be evil. Oh wait, no, they scrapped that one in '94.
Oop.
When
Anyway, I'm gonna go to heaven.
I die, they'll burn my body and use it in Coca-Cola. It's part of
Nice.
the contract, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
This contract to be full of a bunch of things you just didn't even look at. All the money they give you, they immediately take half of it away. And then the other quarter of it is just tax, so you get like a quarter of the money.
Yeah. They actually gave me all the money in Bitcoin, so essentially the deal was worthless. Um, that's cool though.
I have to watch SpongeBob every Friday at 5 p.m.
Which I like it, but they don't let me watch any of the original seasons.
Yeah, it's
Um,
all the newer stuff.
which is fine. Like Plankton's still funny, but
It's like weirdly specific. I don't know what that was about.
yeah, I gotta change my name to Derek, but with a C instead of a K.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do recall seeing that in there. Is that I had to do like blackface at one point? I didn't know what that. I was like, why? And it's like, oh, just to defame you in case. And I said, oh,
just
okay.
in case they need to cut ties,
Yeah. See if they can all cancel you immediately.
so they don't have to pay me the rest of the contract. Uh,
Even though they were giving you nothing
yeah,
the whole time.
it's all in Bitcoin anyway.
All of my showers have to be Coke.
Yeah, I'm not clean. I'm always sticky.
It's real. I smell disgusting. I smell absolutely terrible.
I smell good immediately after the shower, but give it like 2 minutes.
It's not a good time.
I can't use towels anymore because the it just sticks to me.
Yeah, my girlfriend's not really about it anymore. You know.
Actually, my girlfriend's not my girlfriend anymore. Um, she left me, and also it was contractual. Um,
Damn.
yeah, Coca-Cola said I had to be single so that anyone who sees any of my ads can think that there's still hope that they get with me.
Just the look. Just the, just the look. Oh, he's done. That boy's done.
Drink Coke.
You're basically becoming like in Community, like the subway guy, just sponsoring. You are now Coke.
Mm-hmm. In 3 years' time, I legally have to change my first name to Coca and my last name to Cola.
They said I couldn't kill myself.
It's,
Against the contracts. They said they come after my family.
drink Coke.
Is this a company or a mafia? But also, like, what's the difference?
No, no, there's a big, large difference.
Yeah.
Just ask any Colombian labor leader.
Hmm.
They all love the company that they work for.
I don't. I don't know if that's the same Coke.
What?
I think that's a different Coke.
Yeah, that's right. It's Coca-Cola FEMSA, which is a completely different company from Coca-Cola.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't look into it. Have you heard about FTX?
No.
Okay. Um, FTX is a like a crypto exchange,
Okay.
place you can buy and sell cryptocurrency. Um, they recently went bankrupt.
Right.
Yeah. It was a big one. So FTX was like the second biggest crypto exchange.
Mhm.
They went bankrupt.
That
Well,
was, my computer as a notification. Usually don't get those when we're doing this. Sorry.
people usually don't want to talk to me, so I just kind of leave the sounds on.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I swear. Yeah.
Anyway, it's cool someone wants to like check up on me.
What exactly are you talking about right now? You're
No,
talking about the thing the FTX?
oh yeah, I'll get back to that.
Okay, you'll get back to that. Excuse me.
I was doing a joke, but it clearly wasn't landing.
I mean, look, they can't all land. They can't all be winners. Okay.
No, they're not. I told a lot
Like
of bad jokes.
you just can't be as funny as I am all of the time. You know, if you could drop bars like I can, but you'll never live up to that.
I'll just pivot. I'll be the serious one now.
What do you mean you'll be the serious one?
Yeah, I can't keep up. I can't match your comedy, so I'll just be serious.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. It's a really good idea. Thank you.
So anyway, FTX, very complicated. Basically, the founder and CEO of FTX, he had all these other different organizations that were somehow tied to FTX. It was a very weird like web of companies. They're all connected, and they were like sharing money basically, which is weird. Um, very shady stuff. FTX, they they one of their like big selling points was that they will not use the money that people have on their brokerage to like make deals. Like they're not going to do what banks do. Um, that was like their big selling point is that they're not going to do that.
Mhm.
Turns out they were doing exactly that through one of these other companies, and it somehow got leaked that they were doing that, and they were investing it, I think, in cryptocurrencies, and so there were like a very small handful of cryptocurrencies that they were in, and they were like very like over leveraged. And the number one crypto exchange, uh, Binance, they decided, yeah, we're just going to tank FTX. So they sold all of the cryptocurrency that they had, that all the money that FTX was like investing. They sold all their like the similar holdings so that the price would plummet, and then FTX wouldn't have enough money to like pay people back and pay off their debts and everything. So basically, the number one cryptocurrency, uh, out of pettiness, was like, yeah, we're just gonna crash you guys, and it's just gonna be over for you. Pretty rough. Pretty rough.
That's That sucks.
Yeah. Um,
People be mean. Be like that sometimes. And I don't know shit about cryptocurrency.
Here's the thing you need to know about cryptocurrency. Um, it's all a scam.
That's kind of how it comes off. Yeah.
That's all you need to know
It isn't like real.
because it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Um, Cryptocurrency is very, very beloved by criminals.
Yeah, 'cause you can't like track it and stuff like that.
Yes, precisely. And so there's so many people that like have they they drank the Kool-Aid and they're like so all in on cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
No.
Do you think it's just like eventually the popularity of it will go way down and it'll only have like very specific uses on top of like the criminal uses? Because I never see it going away, but I just don't see it becoming as important as people think it will.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Um I just like I think it's already kind of died down a little bit in popularity because
I would,
if like everything that they've sold it on, like sold cryptocurrency as like oh, Bitcoin's gonna remove the need for banks. Like that didn't happen. And then like oh, Bitcoin is the new way for currency. And it's El Salvador has adopted Bitcoin as their national currency. It's gone horrible for them. Um, there's a lot of turmoil going on in El Salvador.
yeah,
So that didn't happen. And then they started saying, like, oh, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is a hedge for inflation. And inflation is pretty high right now. And Bitcoin is crashing. So it's like they just keep moving the goalpost back and back and back.
yeah,
And I just don't like it's the same thing with a tiger.
yeah,
It's like the person to get eaten by the tiger or the person who doesn't get eaten by the tiger isn't the fastest. It isn't faster than a tiger. They're just not the slowest.
yeah.
The person who makes money in cryptocurrency is the person who's not holding on to it last.
Sense.
Yeah. It's just Coca-Cola would never do that to me.
Never.
Never. Coca-Cola is there for me.
And speaking of which, I just bought some Coke coin.
Yeah. Um, please buy it. Uh, they don't pay me in Bitcoin unless I can sell enough Coca coin. Um,
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's told you this before, but it seems like your life is really falling apart right now.
no,
I feel like you should have advised me when you decided to sign this contract.
no, no. Coke has been nothing but good for me.
Oh, guy's in denial. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. I'm gonna let you get through the 6 stages. I'll see you in depression
6
for 5 stages. Is it 5 stages?
for grief.
Yeah, it's five
Yes,
stages, right? Yeah, six. I don't know why I said six.
there's 6. Uh, denial. What is it? Denial,
Anger.
anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance,
Yeah.
and Coca-Cola.
Oh, there it is.
There it
There
is.
it is. Coke's always there.
Coke's always there for me, and it will be for you too.
Absolutely. Watching through your cameras
Yeah.
in your closet under the bed.
We have less than 10 minutes left on the Zoom call because we still don't have the premium.
That premium is expensive, bro.
It is. And
Fuck.
we spent most of it talking about delicious Coke.
Yeah.
I feel like we should. I don't know. I feel like we've been running on a hamster wheel today.
It'd be like that sometimes, and there's always more stuff. But we can talk about one of the things if you want to talk about it. I mean, I'm down for whatever. I'm like three-quarters out of it right now anyway, so
I can tell.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
don't buy Bitcoin.
The
It's
budget cool.
yeah, it's a scam. Um, another scam is the new Harvey Weinstein movie coming out.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
I have very strong opinions about this movie,
It's not that serious.
and I've. It's well, here's the thing.
We don't
Okay,
need to make this movie.
okay. So the movie is about um, it's about Harvey Weinstein. It's about like the was it the New York Times? I think I'm pretty sure it was. It's about the New York Times, whoever it was. The people, the reporters there that did the story and uncovered the horrible, like countless number of allegations against Harvey Weinstein. Um, when actually I think the story only did like a handful of them, and then after the story broke, that's when like every woman in Hollywood was like, "No, he did this to me. He did this to me. He did this to me." So really, the story was only a few women, and then everyone else had the courage to come forward.
Yeah,
The reason that that was the case is because no one wanted to talk to the reporters because everyone in Hollywood knew about it and no one said a thing because they cared about their money and power more than they cared about exposing Harvey Weinstein,
yes,
which is why it was allowed to go on for so long, you know?
yeah,
Um, and there's a thing, to be said about like people being scared of
for
Harvey
sure.
Weinstein. I think that was definitely part of it. Um, but I also think a lot of people just didn't care enough. They're like, I'm not gonna blackball myself.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, and then especially like if you're more so on the up. You're trying to come up,
Yes.
and you don't have a name for yourself. Not a lot of people know you. You're in this position to where I could have this role or whatever it is, and this dude is just gonna like do this, and so it's just like, am I gonna let this happen? Am I gonna do this just so that I can, be successful? It's
Hmm.
a very personal question. Not
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
you know,
Um, but like the point is like everyone knew about it. More or less everyone knew. And for one reason or another, no one said anything.
yeah, it's super shitty.
Yes. Now this movie's getting made about Harvey Weinstein. I guarantee you there are some people that worked on this movie that knew about Harvey Weinstein and said nothing.
Of course, there's
And,
no way.
and then they're jumping on this movie to try and get on the right side of history, to rewrite history a little bit and be like, oh, I tried. I tried to be a champion for women for years.
Yeah.
And that's why we're making this movie.
Oh yeah, no, I can totally see people jumping on that bandwagon, man.
Yeah.
You
So,
know, and that's crazy. I mean, it was it. Yeah, people always are doing stuff like that. And something I seen earlier today was this kid who was around Michael Jackson when he'd like invite you know parents and like the kids and whatever, and then his mom was like trying to like sue him, because like allegations and stuff, but he was just like, he didn't do anything to me. He's like this grown ass adult now. He's like, he didn't do anything, he didn't touch me or whatever, he didn't do anything. And it's like, so you're trying to sue him for like his money and stuff, even though he didn't touch me at all or anything like that. And so I feel like a lot of parents were trying to do that because I mean, how it's so hard to not say that didn't happen and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's just it's all set up to be that scenario. But like, yeah, people just want to jump on stuff because money and whatever. And
Yeah.
nothing-
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. It's like you think it's weird because you'd see stuff like that and you're like, oh, I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. You
Right.
like to think highly of yourself, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why you really got to practice having like a lot of like principles and values, a moral grounding unto yourself. And when I don't want to say when, if you are ever in those scenarios that you're just like, am I really about this? Am I really going to go through this? Is this really worth that? You know, can I come around in a different way to still make this happen, or it's just like the end of my career? But I
Yeah.
mean, it's all a very personal question.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I don't know. I used to work with this one girl. She was cool. She was uh she was about 98% like really cool. And
Okay.
then yeah, no, she was cool. I was like the overwhelming majority of her.
Yeah.
And then there was like 2% of her that was like stupid and like very aggressive
Okay.
in certain ways. Like you'll so I was talking to her one time. I think you'll know what I mean when I say it, but she was like, "Yeah, if I lived back during slavery, I would have been part of the Underground Railroad."
Uh,
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying now, don't
oh God, one of those.
you? Yeah,
No, you wouldn't have. You would have taken part with all the rest of the white people and whatever, whatever. Shut up.
right. That's the thing. I want to be able to say, of course, I would have helped
Yeah,
shelter, fugitive slaves, like runaway slaves.
yeah,
I I know myself. I would have been like, "Oh yeah, no, sure, stay in my shed." He's here, guys. He's I did please don't tell him I said anything. He
it,
he he looked so grateful when I said he could stay in my shed.
oh my God. Oh my God. It's a very like honorable, noble thing, good thing to do. However, you have to realize when you do that, you're putting yourself in danger. And then your own people will come after you for doing that.
Yeah.
No, and so it's just like, oh, would you have done that? Would you have really? I don't think you would. I don't blame you because that'd be tough. But if you have the gall to be like, I'm gonna do that, then shit, more power to you, bro.
Yeah. It's just statistically the vast majority of people would not have done that. And
No.
I'm included in that, unfortunately. I grew up in Kentucky. Of
Yeah,
been part of the freaking Underground Railroad.
exactly. It only gets worse the farther you go back.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, I was probably in the house or something. I don't know. Anyway, it wasn't good. But yeah, we're in our last 50 seconds or something,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I feel like this was actually kind of decent. Even
Yeah.
though I feel like it ended well.
I think so. I think so. It started off great with delicious Coke.
Absolutely.
You know what? I'll guarantee you this. Go go to your local convenience store, grab yourself a nice, refreshing Coca-Cola, drink that thing at your own pace,
This ain't
and
gonna
you'll
end.
feel better. Your hangover will be gone. That is a Coca-Cola guarantee.
And